Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to another episode of Rule the Waves 2 as France. Now in 1951, at war with Italy. Now, I want to make a correction from last episode. I've forgotten the game ends in 1955, not 1950. I'm sure I have plenty of comments on the previous video, telling me as much. My mistake. So where were we? Oh yes. Illinois has condenser trouble. Army wants more money. Better 9-inch guns. Submarines sinking corvettes again. Trade war isn't quite as favorable as we would like. Medium cruiser action. Attack enemy ships, please. I think this is one of our decent light cruisers. It's old, but it's got a decent belt and a heavier armament. I'll just cruise along as I get it. Drink my tea. Let's see, we're morning. I don't want to go too deeply into Italian airspace. There we go. Come up to full speed and charge in. Actually seek to do some tactical maneuvering. Try to cut them off to an extent. Alright, we got a 4-inch hit. Looks like we hit their rudder. Chance of hitting them with a torpedo, but did not succeed. There's a 6-inch hit. It's a heavy cruiser. We identified it briefly. Clarice. 6 10-inch guns, 14 6-inch guns. We are not equipped to handle this. I'm going to send in the destroyers. We are hitting them more than they're hitting us. If at all, I think the reason the Jeune has a damage on her bar is a malfunction until Bombard got hit. The other one's a Zara, which we just torpedoed. Which in some ways is even more dangerous than the other one, because it's got more guns of a faster firing caliber that is more than enough to penetrate our cruisers. 2 torpedoes into the Zara. Alright, there's a penetration into the engine room. So we'll come off of the line now. I think we'll double back. Make sure the Zara goes down. I doubt we've done much to the Varice. No. 5-inch belt is not a lot. Or should be pretty wounded, but we're not seeing a lot of damage. Ooh, Ballista had her torpedoes explode on deck. What kind of torpedoes do they have? Submerged torpedoes. Well, let's do a glancing drive-by and see if we can't get a launch solution on the Zara. A few more shipboard torpedoes. Ought to take care of things. I don't mind closing in either, though. To a limit. Oh yeah, because that's gonna happen. Oh yeah, the Chayla is getting torn up. So we'll get out of there. If the Zara gets home, she gets home. No sense losing our cruisers. I think we've launched most of our destroyer-based torpedoes. I'm just going to seek general retreat at this point. Oh, so close to getting another torpedo into the Zara. Let's take a look. Facts. Tunis is a little bit closer, but the position is not ideal for us. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and accelerate time, since we're seeking a general disengagement at this point. Zara seemed well capable. Did not take enough damage to sink. And the scenario ends. We did sink one destroyer and we didn't lose any of ours. I'll accept it was a minor victory. No arguments there. I may try to update some of these ships. Since we're going to need them for a few more years. Lose the light gun. I don't think dual purpose is going to be worth it. I mean, is it worth it? Yeah, kinda. I might leave the sabers to go the way of the dodo. They just don't seem very updatable. The escopettes, on the other hand, are well situated already. So I think we lose one of the AA guns. What's our torpedo? Oh, that's a lot. Never mind. Yeah, I think this is doable. South Pacific. Oh, they're all on foreign station. See how many we can get away with before we hit the tonnage limit. We'll just go ahead and rebuild them all. And yeah, that did bring us below the limit. Oh, I still have ships mothballed. Congratulations, you're my new foreign station ships. Some of the corvettes are going to expire, and that's okay. I think our trade prediction is sufficient. So really it's just the light cruisers and carriers that need some updating. I will go ahead and update the carriers. Oh man, 8-inch auto loaders. Let's see, flight deck is 46. Adding more is going to be a lot. I could strip off the 5-inch, although they are dual purpose. Maybe I could strip the fore and aft ones and decrease guns. Then we can fit five more aircraft, or we can fit better AA protection with the secondaries. That'll be what, 3 per side, 6 barrels. Add in more medium AA. And we'll add a couple of aircraft anyways. So 3. Deck edge lifts would be nice. Oh, that's actually not a problem. That just costs us a little money, but no extra time. That's a large portion of what I want, is to minimize the amount of time they're going to be out of action. I think that is sufficient. And then we can take a couple of the cruisers as well. Get that electro-optical. Throw on the medium anti-air. 3 months. And we can put autoloaders on the 6-inch, but getting dual purpose, and I don't think we can dual purpose triple mounts. Which leaves us devoid of heavy anti-air. That's alright, we'll keep it simple, we'll add more medium. Simple and straightforward update. And now we're deeply in the hole. Mostly due to the great aircraft. Although once we finish all construction, it will be better. Alright, I think we'll just move forward. Fighting well in Tunisia. budget increases, thank goodness. Hey, we got the Zara. Better late than never, right? Alright. Very successful trade war this time. Small engagement. That was in support of the invasion, so that helps us in Tunisia. Another small engagement that Italy does accept. Interesting. Now a single light cruiser with escorts. Unknown radar contact as night falls. This is an ideal situation for our light forces that we've been focusing on more. Come up to full speed. And with our radar directed fire control, we can just sit here and blink away at them while they can't return fire. Although I will try to send in the destroyers now that we're about to hit full darkness. Plenty of 5-inch hits. And this will allow us to get a little bit closer. Oh, and reduced sea state, invisibility. We could get really close. Got one of them. Let's close in a little bit closer. Let's cut in front of this one. Don't know where the other one went. We haven't spotted it. Maybe it blew up. We have no idea what happened to both ships. Fell off radar. So did our radar malfunction, or did they blow up and they're gone? I don't know. I'll drop down to cruise. I think I'll head generally north-northwest. See if we encounter anything else. They were headed generally in this direction as well. Local time is almost midnight. And I think we'll head for Tunisia. Alright, there we go. We sank 2 corvettes. So there's no surprise they fell off radar quickly. That makes sense. A lot better than fearing that the radar was still sensitive to gunnery. Does happen. You know what, we'll go ahead and we can rebuild these. Just a straight rebuild, no upgrades. Just something to update them. Although maybe I should have converted them into more of a trade protection destroyer. Oh, that was just enough. We'll send one of the arbalettes on to Foreign Station. That should take care of it. Oh, the army has failed me. I want to build another Sphinx. We don't have the budget for that, actually. No, we should continue on. Sank a corvette. Trade war is looking good. Cruiser action in support of land combat. Starting in contact. It is very early. Jeune and the Duchela. Once more. It is dawn. Should get up to full speed. Oh, the Varese. Come to exact revenge for her sister. Well, I guess the Zara isn't really a sister for Varese. It's a different class. What is her deck? 1.5 inches. What are our 6-inch capable of? Oh, that's brutal. We have to get within 6,000 yards to get reliable hits. Well, reliable penetrations, I mean, because we're getting pretty reliable hits right now. Oh, jeez. They're reporting light damage, both main turrets out, but those secondaries are more than enough to take us out. We'll choose to stay in contact. Alright, they got one hit. How bad was it? Oh, that's not that bad. Just peppering the Varese in a hail of fire. Very little response. Definitely going faster than she is now, and she starts faster than us, so we're getting significant hits. Question is whether she can weather the storm. And is her deck extended? 1.5 inches. I find that doubtful. Can we check the almanac in the battle? There it is. Ships, Varese class. Well, intelligence doesn't seem to carry over very well. A lot of hits. Even at extended range. I love this fire control radar. It's as useful as it is in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. She is definitely going a lot slower. Porting heavy damage, still pulling 15 knots. Clearly trying to flee at this point. We are, however, running pretty low on ammo. Bullying a heavy cruiser with light cruisers. Normally, in this situation, I would just run from the heavy cruiser. I'm not sure if this is a testament to the lack of technology on the Italian side, or a lack of money because they haven't been at war in a long, long time. kind of wondering where all the aircraft are. We really haven't had them interfere. We're well within range of a lot of bases. On both sides. Although I should probably review our Mediterranean bases, because I think they're a little bit lacking. Medium damage on fire. That seems a more accurate report than the heavy damage. Recon planes are now spotting the Italian cruiser. I'll try to send in my destroyers to finish her off. Been softened up. Those secondaries will still chew our destroyers up though. Broad term of secondaries, meaning tertiaries as well. Anything smaller than the main caliber. There we go, and she's really slow now. Alright, nothing more than medium damage to a single destroyer and some light damage to one of our cruisers. That was amazing. Superstructure penetrations. Belt extended penetrations with HE. Must be no armor on the extended. Might be using all or nothing though. They do have radar, but it's unreliable, disabled by own guns. Bit of flooding. That continued on for a while. Because I see limit flooding in there quite a bit. Secondary hits. A lot of belt extended hits. A belt penetration at 8,000 yards. That was late when we were closing in a little closer. Okay. That was an interesting fight for me. Gain 1 prestige, Gulf of Tunis. And I think we'll take a break there. Other than checking, what do we have in these? Medium bombers only. I don't really want to spend that much more on aircraft. We spend tons on them right now. So I think that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. Take care.